Friends, welcome to the second part of our first episode of Battletech Oath of Endosteel 3025. I am Arthur Perkins, and I am joined once again by the Pixel Pirate, EricVulgaris, and TheWizenedFool. We met our characters, hung out in a nice, quaint little bar, and now we are on Jasper Hiroka's farmlands, defending it from foreign invaders. A samurai has shown up and challenged challenged anyone who would accept it to a sword fight. And by sword fight, what I really mean is awesome mech fight. His name is Fujiwara Oji, and he is a pilot of a wonderful mech known by the name of the Warhammer. It's been some ranging shots between both sides. PPCs were fired. A lot of PPCs were fired. The Warhammer is running hot. This Black Knight is running hot. And now the two of them are stuck in a climactic duel. The final move of the last match was the beginning of the shooting round, where the Warhammer has fired at the Black Knight and dealt some substantial damage, but no clear breakthroughs. Only one medium laser lost. It is now your turn, TheWizenedFool. Your opponent did not move this round. So
yes.
I think he's in for a beating.
I need to get rid of some heat.
Okay.
I ran, correct? Or I just
you did.
Yeah, I ran. So that's one heat that I'm going to be building.
Running builds 2 heat.
Or that's 2 that I'll be building.
Yes.
So then if I shoot with my PPC only, I will build 12 heat and clear 20, which will bring myself back to 0. So that's what I'll do. I will only shoot with my PPC.
Very well. So, according to the power of science, your starting gunnery is a 2. You ran, so talking 4.
Yep.
And you're not in minimum range, I believe, because you're more than 3 hexes.
I believe I'm in short.
Yep. So you're just looking to hit a 4.
Sweet.
Surely you can hit a 4.
I certainly hope so. We're in some trouble if I can't hit a 4.
A 6 on the front side is 10 points to the right torso.
Oh, I think that's the money shot. I think that's what I needed.
It has exactly 10 armor.
Ah. I needed to hit the left torso because that was 7. I got it. Yeah. That's still good. That's good. That's not bad.
I'm just going to go ahead and declare that he is going to eject all his SRM ammo at the end of the round.
Okay.
That's good for me because that means he can't shoot me with it, right?
Yes, that is correct. It also means he will not explode in a fireball when you critical him in the right torso. A serious concern.
Yeah, well.
On my side, the Panther is going to fire not at any of you, but at this woods right here.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Clever tactic. It opens up, so there's only 2 woods between us.
It's going to be a whole lot worse than that. We'll talk about it as it happens.
Wait, is there splash damage?
No, but he's shooting to set the woods on fire, so that smoke and fire spreads in your direction.
Heat, right? So
yes, heat, but also damage from flaming woods, and the woods will disappear as they burn down. Okay, so he's firing long range. He didn't move. He is a 4 gunnery, so he is looking to hit an 8. He is a -4.
Wait, it's also within range of my
so it's a 9. -4 because it is a stationary target, which means he needs to hit a 5, which he does. I now roll 2d6. He needs to hit a 7 to set the woods on fire, which he does.
Ooh, boy.
Things are heating up, brother.
How dare they set a fire to your lands?
Yes, these are your lands,
cowards.
Hiroka, so this ain't so good for you.
Cowards.
Yeah, did edge reset?
Yes, your edge has become plot points again, so all of you have a number of plot points equal to your edge score.
All the plot points.
I updated in Discord my family crest and motto.
Is a black scorpion?
It's a picture.
Is it supposed to be the "Don't step on me" snake, but as a scorpion?
Kinda, but
Okay.
also yellow and black.
No steppy.
God damn it.
Wow, incredible.
All right,
Eric is a fine artist.
thank you. I try my best.
You know, speaking
that is
of,
blazoned
there-
on the chest of my mech.
There are numerous artists wondering what the heck your characters look like.
Oh yeah,
right,
you
yeah.
just
Yeah,
do
I have to give
that.
an
Ah, yeah,
actual
there it
character
is.
description.
And Ratosaurus is going to make... He didn't like my overlay that I made for all of you, so he's making a new one that's better.
Nice.
Oh, I appreciate the love.
Yeah, it's nice getting bullied by your artists.
Sometimes. Hey, as long as
Uh,
it means you get good stuff, that's not bad.
Yeah, and I'll
I
I'll
built
send
no
out
heat.
Build no heat.
Yeah,
I've also
PPC
got a-
is not enough to build a heat on a Panther.
Oh fucker.
You guys are up.
Oh, so it's between
Either of you, yes.
Okay. Is there anything that I need to be concerned about in terms of like the range?
At the end of the next turn, the fire is going to make a check to spread to all the adjacent hexes because there's no wind.
Okay.
And then that fire will then make a check to spread to adjacent hexes 2 turns later, and then that fire will make a check to spread
Got it.
2 turns later.
Good
It's
to
gonna get
know.
really
Oh
toasty.
boy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like this exponential. growth
Yeah,
rate.
I
Okay.
should point out that the grasslands will also have a chance to set on fire.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, okay.
It's more difficult than the woods, but it will happen.
So
Uh,
we're
j-
we're in our we're in our shooting phase. Is that correct?
You are still in the shooting phase.
Okay, good.
j-
Good to know.
Just a heads up while you guys are deciding what you're shooting and everything. I was definitely yelling that stuff about them being cowards for setting Hiroka's land on fire
Okay.
into the open comms so they could all hear that.
Yeah.
Just wanted to be clear.
Yeah. I'm not gonna let this get to me. I keep it cool.
I mean, do you mean emotionally or do you mean physically? You're not going to let the fire get to you.
Oh. Spiritually.
Hopefully both.
Yeah,
okay,
no,
cool. So I'm
expecting
actually-
things to catch fires.
go ahead. Sorry.
It's a fight.
I'm
No,
actually
just- yeah.
I'm in medium range for both medium and short range laser. Medium and SRMs. With the hunchback. Does
You
that
can't see the
fire?
hunchback though.
So the
There's
hunchback
3.
is still.
Yeah,
There's 3 woods in front of you.
and
still-
then he's
okay.
standing in a woods, which makes it 4
Because
woods.
if you draw a straight line,
Yeah.
AP can declare the firewoods as part of the hex, right?
Yes.
That's what I was clarifying was whether or not.
Not
that
me. That's a
changed
hatchet
the-
man, though.
yeah.
You should do it from the Raven.
Oh,
It's
I'm
still-
sorry.
It's still going to be 3,
Yeah, it's still.
no matter how you draw it.
Oh yeah, sorry. So maybe it's not the firewood, but it's the other one. Yeah. you
So
can
we
always-
really don't have a shooting solution, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. However, can I shoot next to him and like also try to set a fire in his area?
Yes, you can try to shoot these grasslands over here, or one
Cool,
in
cool,
front
cool.
of him.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and do that
Okay.
with my SRMs. Or
alright.
would lasers do that too?
Lasers have a 7, missiles have a 9+.
I'll just do it with my lasers.
Okay. All right. So, how many lasers are you firing?
I only have the one, I think.
Okay, so your basic shooting is a 4. You're going through 2 woods, which is a 5/6. You're shooting at medium range, which is 7/8, and then -4 for it being stationary. You need to hit a 4 on either of these shots, or any shot that you make.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go alpha strike it because I don't actually build heat for that.
Okay.
And yeah, I wanna scare this fucker.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Made it. And that'll hit as well.
Okay. Now I want you to roll these white dice twice. You need to hit a 7+ on either of them.
So if I drag and select, okay, there we go, got
Yep.
it. And then I just hit R to roll them. Sweet.
Yep. Okay. Square is now on fire.
All right. And then on open
Fight
comms,
fire with fire.
on open comms, I say 2 can play the heated game.
Sorry, it's actually 6 because it's planted fields rather than woods. So it's actually easier to set on fire. It's the easiest to set on fire square in the whole game.
Yeah,
When you message that, the Hunchback pilot is just like, "You fool, you burn your own lands? Rather than engage in honorable single combat, you run and hide like cowards behind your flames." And he is going to split fire to hit 2 different sets of woods.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's getting toasty up in here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
I think on the private comms, Lachlan is like shouting at Kuro, like, "What the fuck? You're burning it too? Like, we live here."
That's a hit. And
on close comms, I just like,
hit.
they wouldn't expect us to burn our own lands, but it hurts them as much as it hurts us.
Okay, so he
Well-
almost certainly is setting both of those hexes. Ooh, no.
Can we keep the scorched orc policy to a minimum, please?
People really, really like that.
It's so good.
I know.
So
Folks were suggesting like how to do it without your crazy setup.
incidentally, this set of woods does not catch on fire, but the one directly in front of you, Kuro, is now blazing with the heat of 1,000 suns.
Let's hope I can get this Warhammer out sooner rather than later. I'm pretty sure I know what it's gonna do next to 2.
Here's the thing. Maybe I actually am going to walk now and not jump.
It's still shooty.
Did you
turn,
already
though.
shoot?
It is. It's
Oh, yeah,
now
that's right, I already
Jasper's
moved.
shooty turn.
I have nobody to shoot. I shoot by not shooting.
Very well.
If our boy in the Raven can't do it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Bro can't shoot, then I definitely can't shoot.
Hold
Yeah.
your fire till you see the glow of their sensors.
Okay. I now have to roll for how strong the wind is this round.
Oh,
It
dear.
is no wind, so any smoke will only be in the hex that is the fire.
Awesome.
I'm glad the fire's over there, away from me.
Yeah.
This is gonna get very nasty over the next few turns.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
We gotta roll to see who goes first now, right?
Correct. Let us battle in the ways of old.
Delete my. We just delete the.
Yeah, you can
running
delete
guy,
them or
right?
you can just move them.
Yeah, it won't let me delete it. Huh.
Because you're not the mod of this.
I'm not in charge. I can't. I don't make the rules.
I believe I had a +4, which means I got a 13.
That's pretty good.
Whoa, that's real good.
Yes.
Come
Oh,
on,
and
Captain
I've
Carroll.
rolled very well the whole time, and you've always rolled one better, so...
I mean, I do have a
Or
pretty
more.
decent.
Captain Carroll.
Okay, so no, I'm Commander Kuro. Is that right? No, I'm Lieutenant. Lieutenant.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
Lieutenant.
yeah, but I'm just gonna keep calling you Captain.
Okay, sure. And let's see. What am I rolling? Which dice am I rolling? Sorry.
Any pair of dice. The red
Okay, okay.
dice help for the camera, though, because they're super big.
Yeah.
And you're adding your leadership score.
No, it's not. It's my tactics. I thought, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I need to remember what my tactics is. It's a +4, so I think I actually lost that time. Wait. I'm gonna use my luck and re-roll this shit.
Very well.
Oh,
You can reroll one or both.
Ooh,
so
I'm
maybe
gonna
keep
re-roll
the
the 2.
5.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll the 2. One better, really? So that's only an 11, I think. Yeah.
Then
No, sorry. That's a 12. Yeah, so you win still.
my team has won this particular conflict, in which case you must move first. Someone on your side.
I think mine is obvious because I have really limited options because of like where I'm at here.
Sure.
I mean, there's no way to make it so the Warhammer doesn't move after you, because that's what's going to happen, right? The
Right,
Warhammer's absolutely
right.
going to move last in response.
But the Warhammer also has basically no options as well. because the Warhammer right now has -2 to their movement, so they can't go into these trees really. The Warhammer like almost has to go into one of the water squares straight ahead, because if they spend
That's
any
true.
movement on turning, they can't do anything else.
That's really
Yeah.
smart, actually. You might. Yeah, yeah, that's actually really smart. You got him
So
right
what
where you
I'm
want him.
thinking is I may want to go in the water square too. And I'm just worried that I may be too close to use any of my weapons, which would be exactly what they would want. So if it doesn't have a min marked, does that mean there is no minimum? Or that
Correct.
means
Correct.
Oh, okay. So that means I can shoot it even if it's below
I
the
think only PPCs on your mech are going to have a minimum.
Okay, right. Got it. So I can shoot below the short just
Yeah.
as long as it doesn't. Okay, perfect.
The
Yeah, no,
short
this is great
short
then.
just means it extends from 0 to 3 is the short range.
All right, so I will turn. So that's 1.
Yeah.
Okay, and then 2, 3, and then a 4th because I'm also moving down.
Yes.
So that's 4.
I need you to make a
Piloting into the water,
piloting
right?
to fall into the water.
Okay. What do
No
I have to
problem.
beat here?
You need to be a 4, which you
No
easily
problem. No problem.
do. Yeah, you drop into the water. So for this round, the heat sinks in your legs will work at double capacity. So you'll lose an
Nice.
extra 4 heat. The water is also acting.
Immediately tea temperature.
The water is also acting, so any hits that would hit your legs now will be misses.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Eric, I'm looking to you, man.
I know where I want to go.
All right, point it out to me. Are you trying to go? Okay, so you're trying to go up forward. And that's
going-
putting you in range of the panther as well.
I know. I'm gonna have to eat around. There's
Okay,
no
I mean-
way I can get to him.
I mean, I suppose.
It could be cute.
Well, I
and-
suppose what I could do is try to move here. Wait,
The Warhammer will move by not moving.
there we go.
That's okay with me.
I suppose I can move there next to the fires. I just risk getting engulfed.
You risk it, but that happens at the start of a turn, so that would have already have happened, right?
No, it happens at the end of the turn.
At the end of the turn.
Yes.
Yeah, and actually,
So
you
after shooting,
risk.
It happens after the heat phase.
understood.
So-
Okay, great.
so
it doesn't
it-
actually affect you this turn.
Correct.
Yeah. But you would also risk getting movement from the fire that's right next to that space that you.
Yeah, for sure.
So I mean,
That's what I was kind of thinking about, jumping here in the water
Mm.
as an option. But that
So
also,
one of the suggestions I was going to say is like move over here this way. And then that way I can run over here, and that way we maintain a distance from the panther and still have an open shot on the what's his name, the hunchback, and
I'll be
'cause
wide.
I
I'll
can-
be really exposed in the middle of the road, but that's fine. I can eat the arm. I can
well,
eat the
you're
shots.
already exposing yourself here, but if I move into here and you're here or here, I can protect you with my ghosts,
Yeah.
as long as that activates.
That's true. I didn't think about that. I was
Yeah.
using you as my cover to do it. Right now, I was kind of thinking of like, what's the fewest amount of jumps required for me to get behind this hatchback or hunchback to hatch it in the back?
Oh, right.
Like that's what's in my mind right now.
Got it. Okay. So I mean, if you can move like even here, because that's 1, 2, 3, that's still within within range of my mech if I'm here. So you can only.
Then I'll jump. That makes sense to me. So then I will go.
Oh, so you're gonna move
I'll declare
there?
to jump. I'll declare to jump there. Yeah.
Can you not make it there?
No.
Okay.
My starting position is 1 to your right. So I
You can
only
also.
I can jump 4.
Is that's within range of me too?
That's also a jump. Yes, I could do that.
So 1, 2, 3 that's within range if I move here.
I could jump into the fire, but that's about
Well,
as the problem that you
I don't know
you
that
lit,
jumping in
you
the
lit,
fire is
you
good.
lit my jump spot on fire, which is like not great.
oh, I'm sorry, dude.
It's okay. The next best spot I could do would be to jump here because I'm pretty sure the hunchback's gonna either stand still or advance on us.
Right.
But I don't think it's gonna advance because it knows that it wants me to jump behind it.
It would be insane to advance on a melee mech.
Exactly. So like so this is the rub. And so I have to attack it from a way that it can't really respond to.
Yes.
And the way to do that is leveraging my jump jets.
I totally spaced on the fact that you're melee.
I'm not. I'm basically an enforcer. I'm an AC
right.
and 2
But
medium lasers. I'm no slouch.
More like when I scorched the earth, I was not thinking about that.
So here's actually an interesting question: is you could maybe put yourself in a position where this fire forces the hunchback towards you.
That's what I was kind of doing. I was thinking about moving somewhere like this vector, like going this way, forcing the hunchback to either like if I move. Hold on. So because of the game, if I move to this tab, like this ping mark, I'm still in hunchback's center arc, right? I'm 3 inside of it. Okay, but the fire goes through it, which counts as obscurity, right?
Let's see here what the effect of a light smoke is.
So
yes, light smoke acts as
woods,
light
right?
woods for the purpose of sightline and attack modifiers.
So
yeah,
there'd be 2 woods between.
Pretty mild.
So I'm jumping. I'm gonna jump 4, which is immediately 3. So he's adding 4 to his roll, and that's assuming he doesn't even move. And if he doesn't move, then he's screwed by you.
Okay.
Or at least a little bit. However, I will not be in your field, your ECM field.
I mean, I could try to move. Let's see.
I don't want you to expose yourself. I think you
well,
go
no,
into
but
these
I'm
woods.
I'm trying. I want to make sure that I'm protecting.
Dude, I can dodge a PPC. I'll dodge the Panther PPC shot all day. Okay.
That is the sound of a man who gets headshot by the PPC and dies. First episode.
Look, I will dodge it. I will dodge the PPC from the Panther.
No,
and then I'm in a good spot.
We're not doing that. Okay, so why? Let's see. Why do you think if you move over here that the hunchback would start moving forward or advancing in any way?
It won't move forward or advance, but it will probably pivot or something. And if it stands still, then it's an open target for you. And so that's what we need to start doing. We rather than bunging up, we need to start forking this thing.
Okay, sure.
Right?
Sure,
so
you can take
if
you want to take the risk,
me,
man.
Then you have to pop it. You pop it with your laser and
yeah.
missile,
So I'll
right?
move the same area that I'm going. I'll move over to here.
I have way more armor than you. I can eat. I think I can afford a round of disco and a PPC shot, jumping with the smoke. I think I can do it. This is like one of those things where it's like I can be really aggressive right now, or I can play more conservatively with you. And I think my pilot would be more aggressive.
So who's moving now?
I think it would be I would go last.
Yeah. So Jasper's going to jump 4. To the
you jump into the shallow creek bed.
Jump to the shallow creek. I need to make a piloting test.
No piloting test.
But I'm jumping into water.
It's not deep enough water. We're talking. This is like 2 or 3 foot.
Oh,
deep
it is
water.
a different color. It is a different color. You're right.
It's depth 0 water. It's just the same as landing on grasslands.
You know, the fire's brilliant reflective stuff. I didn't realize it.
It's easier to see from straight above. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I'm playing at like the isometric angle. So.
Panther chooses not to move.
Yeah, that tracks. I need a blue. I believe I need a blue too. I'm just gonna double check.
Yes,
4
that's
hexes
correct.
is 1, and I jumped.
All right, so let me see. I'm doing the math here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't forget
5.
the turning to start with, and then you have to step down into
1,
the new
2.
grasslands.
Oh well,
and moving through the trees.
No, well, oh right. So if I turn,
you're gonna have to do 2 turns to reach this direction. So it'll be 1, 2 to face this direction.
Oh, did I do the math wrong?
2, 3. Or, I'm sorry, 3, 4 to go down. 5. Turn again is 6. 7, 8 will get you to right here.
So I can't make it over here, is what you're saying?
That is correct.
Okay.
You're doing a lot of up and downhill maneuvering.
So
Yeah.
I think the one thing that I think I'm going to get
It's been 2
absolutely
weeks.
on,
I forgot a lot of these things.
I think I'm going to get absolutely brutalized in YouTube comments by not pivoting my mech and changing my facing.
It's okay. For every brutal comment, there'll be someone that'll just be like, heart, heart, heart. Jasper's mech voice is so good.
It's so
That's
true,
how you
man.
get
You
'em.
got so much love for that.
That's how you get them.
Okay. Let's see. I need to get my grabby thing. Yeah, if only I had jump jets, that'd be wonderful. Because then I can just like,
that would definitely change things for you.
yeah, totally. Just go over here.
It's weird, but Ravens do not have jump jets, despite the
I
fact
know.
that they're a bird named mech, and they're one of the few mechs that could really, really use them.
Yeah.
Can we
Not even later
customize? Can we customize our mechs? Yeah, just strap
You
some jump
can
jets on the back
customize,
of
but
that sucker.
Your players are not currently in the position to do so. You'll need
Right.
you'll need a mech
Funds.
warehouse capable of doing such customizations, and a mech mechanic capable of doing
Alright.
such customizations.
All right. So knowing that I can't,
AKA goals, game goals.
Then you'll have to
No.
buy the parts, which is also quite expensive.
knowing that I can't get over here, do I take damage going through the fire?
You'll take heat damage. You take 2 for each. You get 2 heat for every blazing hex you pass through, and 5 if you stop on one.
Okay. And right now I have no heat.
Are
Correct.
you gonna be even building any? You may be just totally fine doing
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah. So that's kind of what I was just thinking right now, because I'm like, all right, let me fucking move here. I may expose myself a little bit to the Panther though, which I don't want to.
The Panther's going to shoot me, so like you're fine.
The Panther's gonna shoot you in the side.
Wait, before
probably.
you do any movement though, you have to declare if you're doing the ECM jamming, right?
No,
Is
that's
that
at the end
start
of my
the
turn.
End of
That's
your
the end of my turn. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, my current thought is that I move here, which also then affects you and me.
Well, technically, it's at
Um,
the end of the last round, so I think we
What?
should. The ECM, the electronic.
Oh,
warfare,
right. Yeah.
is at the
Okay.
end of the last round. Are you going to attempt to turn it on?
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right, make your piloting roll to do so.
voila.
With the ghost mech rules. That looks like it'll probably be a success. I didn't get a chance to see.
I
what
think
it
it's-
ended up.
It's a
Six?
6 right now.
A 6.
Actually, really close. I think it requires
Plus
6
my
to do.
piloting.
Yeah, it's
right?
your piloting, and then
My piloting is 7.
Right. I
or
think you need like
4?
a 12 to do it, right? And it's
you make a
usually, like,
roll +2, so you need a 6 to turn it on.
You got this. You got this.
So I need a 6 to turn around. So I already got a 6.
Okay.
And then
You have
it's
no
and then
margin of
it's-
success.
No, and then I've got my plus my piloting, right? My piloting is 5.
It says here your piloting is 3.
Remember, we derived.
oh,
It's
It's
like a
3, and
derived.
then
it's a-
+2 is 5. So yes, you needed a 6. You needed to get at least a 5, and you got a 6, which is good enough. If
Oh, on the dice roll?
fails, you have tuned it. On a successful roll, you have attuned the ECM properly. You have a margin of success of 0. So they have to make a piloting skill roll at a +0 in order to shoot through a hex without any penalty.
Well, that's what I was trying to understand, because I thought that
Because your roll isn't very high, the penalty that people have is not going to be very high, but they do still have to make a roll to even
yeah.
make that shot.
It's like how good the fact that they have to make a roll now is the success of the ECM. The how impeded they are is the
Right. Well, no, and that's I was trying to
radiated
understand whether or not my piloting skill added to my roll. I don't.
Yes. So
Yeah.
the base of your piloting skill roll is your piloting skill number.
Got it.
And then to make a ghost mech start, it's your piloting skill +2. So you needed to hit a 5 and you got a 6. So
Okay.
successful.
Okay.
It's turned on.
Yeah.
Knowing
I-
that, where do you want to move?
Okay. I was just debating on whether or not I wanted to re-roll that one to try to get a higher difficulty for them. Yes.
That-
Okay. So
that is reasonable if you would like to attempt that.
yeah. Because I have edge and all of that can still burn, because that's kind of the point of my character.
And you only have 2, I think.
I know.
So don't get too hasty. We're
I know.
only 40 minutes in. We're only 30 minutes into a 2-hour episode, right? Like,
Yeah. No. Okay. So I am going to. Let's see. What's the 1, 2, 3, 4? If I move over here, I'm pretty. Like, how far am I from? What's the Panthers thing again? I'm sorry.
Panther's got a PPC, so you're looking at like 18 range.
Yeah, 18 total, but then am I in medium range? Is that was also like trying to
Would be
figure out.
12. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'd definitely be in medium range. Which is also the reason why I was asking about like adding to the difficulty.
Pretty much that front row of trees, maybe not this one, but the other front row of trees should be about 12, medium range.
Okay. Ew, that's gross.
Easy.
So you're thinking that I should put pressure on this hunchback, yeah? Is that kind of what you're thinking, Eric?
Thinking that. I'm hoping that.
Yeah, so
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I think it too.
all right, so I'm going to go ahead and rotate and then move over here and then stay in the light woods here.
Okay, so it's 1 to turn, 2, 3, 4 to turn, 5, 6.
Yeah.
I think will still be a run for you.
You're only running 2,
Correct.
so you're not getting like any benefit.
Yeah, you get a red with a 6 on the die to indicate that there's no bonus.
You're only getting a 1 for the cover of the woods.
Yeah.
And you're in like disco laser fun zone.
Disco laser fun zone.
Is that your final movement? Is it your choice?
Well, because if I don't move closer, and this is why I'm looking at you all.
And you don't protect me. It's fine.
Yeah. One, I don't protect you, and two, I don't have a good shot.
Yeah. Well, this is a moment where it's like because we just spent like 20 minutes deciding on this.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
And so like in the game though, like this is the moment of us having a conversation, being like, you're like, stay with me, like go beside, ride or die. And so I'm like, no, I got him, and I'm rushing off. And I hop into the water.
I got him.
God damn, and you're doing that thing
and
where
I'm
you're
like,
God damn it, and you slammed your console as you try to like cover me, right? As I like am first over the breach kind of thing, and now you got to like panic and
damn it, Jasper.
Right, like that's what this is, right?
The hunchback chooses
I know
not
you.
to move.
I know you want to protect your lands, but don't be so hasty. All right.
Oh no, you said the panther chooses not to move. You're right. So the hunchback chooses.
Correct. They both choose not to move.
So your whole round was no moving.
Correct.
Yeah.
We're dead.
I will shoot.
I like that's your conclusion. Is we're dead.
Okay. Good campaign.
Time to shoot. Don't worry, I'll save us.
Uh-huh.
What do you choose to shoot with? You have to decide what you're shooting with before you make your shots.
Yeah. I'll go first here.
Yeah.
All right.
Your left arm medium laser is gone this round because that popped off.
That is true. So I think I will just use the 2 large lasers, the PPC. And
that's going to be a lot of heat by itself, right? That's going to be 26.
No, that's 8. So I'll build up 8, and then I.
Oh, you're minusing the dissipation from it to start with. Interesting.
No. Okay, so 10 plus 8 plus 8 is 26. Correct. Oh, sorry. So that would be building 6 heat.
Yes.
And then -2 for the water, right?
Minus 4 for the water.
Okay, so that's 2 heat only.
Okay. Yeah.
So then I will also do 3 medium lasers because that will bring me up to 8.
Okay. Your plan is to go rainbow. All right.
Yeah. So 3 medium lasers, PPC, 2 large lasers. 3 medium lasers
is 9 more heat. That'll bring you up to 11.
I'm sorry, I did my math wrong. Let's just do the 2 medium lasers.
Okay, all right. So you're shooting 5 lasers. PPC,
actually,
large, medium,
no,
medium.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do all 3. I'm going to go to 11. Okay. We're going to go to 11. We're going to go to 11.
My God.
This is the most WizenedFool thing possible, going to 11.
This one goes to 11.
That's some hashtag burning crowns right there.
That's actually okay because you're not going to...
Yeah, I'm not going to move unless...
And you also don't get the additional modifiers of fire. Oh, that's only 13. That's not that bad.
Yeah. All right. I will shoot...
Well, don't forget your movement.
Yeah, so I
so
walked,
it's additional
it'll be
one
plus
for walking. Yes.
But that means I need to hit a
You're
3.
12. So a total of 12.
You're 2 hit right now, given that you're in short range for everything. 1, 2, 3. Your PPC is going to suffer from being in minimum range.
Okay.
So it's going to have a penalty. Your base to shoot is 2. 3 because you walked. And then so it's going to be 4 for the PPC and 3 for everything
and 3
else.
for everything else. All right, I will start with the PPC because we want to start heaviest. We want to go heaviest to lightest, right?
Hit that right torso. Hit that right
so.
torso. Oh my god,
Right.
please hit that
That's
right torso.
normally how people like to do things.
So we'll
yeah.
go PPC, large laser, medium, medium.
Yeah. All right. Show me the power of this barrage.
Here's the PPC.
That's a hit.
That'll hit.
Nice.
5 is the right leg.
Bummer.
Yeah, well.
Take that.
You still might do 20 damage and force a check.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, this would be large laser 1. Needs to hit a 3. That'll do it.
6 is the right torso with
Oh, that's good.
2 criticals on the inside.
Okay.
That's a large laser. It has 8 points of damage, I believe.
Let me double check.
I'm super glad that I ejected
Yes,
that ammunition.
8.
This could have been truly awful for me if not. Okay, so the
I'm
SRM
kind of
launcher
sad
is
you did.
Would have been just 1812 Overture playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
The SRM launcher is damaged and can't be used, but it's not destroyed yet. And then the small laser is hit as well.
Nice.
The SRM launcher is already useless garbage, and the small laser is not a crowd pleaser. So,
all right. Well,
look, I'd rather have
Small
not
laser
taken that
damaged
hit,
or destroyed?
the small laser is completely
Damaged, right?
destroyed.
Okay.
all right. And second large laser. That's a 3. That'll hit.
It will.
Good, you would have destiny.
Left leg will take another 8.
If you destiny, do you re-roll the entire roll?
No,
So,
you
like, the
only
calculation?
re-roll the significant one.
So the hit. So the
Yes.
location, everything would also.
Getting really unlucky on location, to be honest.
I remain standing after taking 20 points of damage.
All right. Here's medium laser 1. Medium lasers do 5. All right.
Fucking
Medium
awesome.
laser 1.
Got it.
Yep.
That'll hit.
Oh yeah.
6 is the right torso again.
Excellent.
Still not shot off, but not doing
No,
so
that's
good.
a 6. Yeah.
Really
Right.
would rather not lose that right arm.
And this is
That
the
arm
second
down.
medium laser.
Bisect
on.
this thing.
That'll
Yeah, that's an 11.
9
right
though.
there.
A 9 is left leg. Not great.
hit. Yeah, we didn't need that. All right. And
Last.
then last but not least, last medium laser. What? That'll hit.
Center torso.
5. Take it. Now let me see here. We have a player pilot medal progress on our player resources sheet, and I just want to make sure that
Wait, what? What is that?
we haven't even talked about this yet. Light mechs destroyed, assault mechs, critical hits scored. So Lachlan has scored 2 critical hits this time.
Nice.
Update that. No headshots, no snake eyes. Okay. So for all of you, it's the pinned section of our Discord thing.
Ah,
There's something called Pilot Mental Progress, but that's the incorrect one. It's really the Oath of Endosteel player resources. The last tab is Metal Progress and Fame. There are things we track at the end of the battle, but you kind of need to track them during the battle for things like critical hits, otherwise you'll miss that you ever got them.
okay.
These are, as you perform these actions, you'll earn medals, and those medals will allow you to do things. For instance, if you roll double ones a whole lot, if you do it 5 times, then you'll get a thing that says the next time once every battle, if you roll double ones, you can just choose to re-roll it. If you get unlucky enough, eventually you'll get lucky.
Where are these? I know you said they're on the player resources.
Metal progress and frame. It's the last tab. It's the worksheet of the workbook.
Ah, I see.
Our end.
The Warhammer will, in a righteous fury, return to you the damage which you have dealt onto it.
Oh,
I
dear.
believe it is
Make
going
your
to
mech.
fire. PPC, medium laser, maybe? No, that's going to get too hot.
I was about to say, how does it have this much heat to spare? It's at 12.
PPC and double medium laser will let it cool off. So let's
All
do
right.
that. So he is shooting at
He's at
4
12,
for
so
that, and then
heat.
didn't move far enough. Yeah.
No, his heat initial
Yeah,
is a
I'm-
+1 shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just doing some math here real quick.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll stop interrupting you. You got it.
And I forget whether you get partial cover.
Shooting out of the woods shouldn't give.
Don't I get some kind of cover for being in the water?
Yeah,
like
that's
my
what I'm looking
legs
for.
Can't get hit.
Standing
legs.
in depth one water gives the benefit of partial cover. In order to receive partial cover, it has to be standing against a hill or something. No elevation matters. Okay, so yes, you'll get a +1 to be hit as a result of this.
Mm.
So it's 3, 4 for his heat. 5 for your partial cover, and then 6 for the PPC. So it's 6, 5, 5.
All right.
That's not
All right.
bad.
Come on. Nope. That'll hit.
Left torso, 10 points of damage.
That's okay, I think. That's okay. Oh, yeah, that's definitely okay.
It's not the arm.
Well, that arm's gone. My left arm does not exist.
Yeah, which would hit another thing, right?
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
Right arm takes 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Can't believe
So
you
your left arm is still holding on with 5 points. It just doesn't have a laser on it. You can still punch with it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And it can eat damage, and that will also hit. And that is left torso takes 5 with a double critical if it penetrates.
It
Which it
only
does
takes it
not.
to 0.
Wow, that's listen. That would have been real bad if you
Oh
got
my
in there.
God.
You got
Oh
large
my
laser
God.
in there. That's
I think one of us is going to get shut down next turn, and it just kind of... It could really be either of us.
Gosh.
you're getting what's called Kenneth Cross. That's where all your torso armor gets stripped off, but your center torso is fine.
Isn't it supposed to be higher odds to hit the center torso?
Yes, because it's a 7.
Oh,
You know, it's the most statistically
Yeah, yeah.
probable roll. But yeah, listen, I'm just telling you, I've seen it before where the center torso is the only thing that survives. I cool off 4 points of heat, which drops me down
To 8.
8, which means I still have the fire penalty, but I can get a little frisky with
But you
my
can finally
shoot.
move. You can reasonably move.
I don't know why you'd think
Out
I'd
of
want to
these woods.
move. This is a great spot for him to be at.
No, yeah. We're just going to both not move and just
I
blast
mean,
each other.
This is how heavy and assault mech combat goes. You stand still at the closest. Listen, this isn't clan assault combat where none of their weapons have minimum range, and you can just run right up to each other and blast away. You all are up with the shooting.
All right.
You've moved
Okay.
yourselves into a range where you can both shoot and be shot at.
Did you shoot first because you? Oh, you just went Warhammer. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I could go after the hunchback since I have a pretty clear.
Yeah, you do it.
Do it up.
Let's see. We got
There's
one,
an argument to be
two,
made that if I
three,
was targeting
four,
the
five.
hunchback, I should probably hit it with the AC-10. But and like me go first.
1,
because you're
2,
ready to
3,
do less damage.
4.
Such an argument
Yeah.
is possible, Eric. I agree.
I mean, if you want to, feel free, my friend.
No, I'm thinking about actually. Yeah, no, we need a focus fire. So
Yeah, hunchback for
I'm
sure.
thinking I should probably go before you,
Okay, go for it.
only because of that reason. But okay.
Yeah, go for it, man.
So
Uh,
you have a +3 for jumping.
Yep.
A 4 for shooting through this, and a 5 for shooting through woods, plus whatever range penalty you have.
Yeah, so I'm immediately looking at an 8.
You're at short
right
range,
now.
right?
8 and 8, then seeing what range penalties I have.
Your
am-
autocannon will be fine. So it'll be 8, 10, 10 if you want to throw in the medium lasers.
Yeah, my legs don't have any things, so my heat
You're not in deep enough water for it to matter.
Right. Jumping is how much heat per hex? 3?
It's minimum of 3, and then +1 for each additional hex you go. So that's 4.
So I did 4. I did 4. So if I did everything, I would be shooting. I would be doing 13. I would build up 2 heat. That's fine with me. Yeah, I'll alpha.
Yeah.
I'll alpha the hatchback.
Do it.
Alpha.
Again, I'm not in any range penalty.
Correct.
For anything.
The medium lasers.
Is that,
Oh,
so I'm
shoot.
8. Oh yeah, 899. Yeah, you're right.
Well, 8, 10, 10, because it's 2 for each range band.
Oh, it's 2, not 1. That's
Yeah. 8, 10, 10.
okay. 8, 10, 10. All right.
Look,
Well, I start
that
with
8 is
autocannon.
that 8 could be crucial.
Yeah, autocannon.
Yeah, 10 points is brutal. No,
Can we use story points to re-roll that?
not for other people. You can only spend them on
use it.
yourself.
I can use it, and this
Do
is
it,
the
man.
time.
This is critical.
I'm gonna spend one. for
Okay. Are you rolling one or both die?
today. I should probably re-roll both.
Okay.
It's a 50-50.
Yeah.
I need a 4+ on this other die.
There's a mathematician that's dying in the audience right now.
No, it's the same odds. An 8 on a no. It's actually better to re-roll one die by like 5%. It's very, very small. It's like you're asking if 65%.
Take your chance. Roll the dice.
Do the thing. What you're gonna do?
This land of high adventure.
One or both. One of us. One of us.
Why you do this to me? All right.
This is
All right.
great.
So I would need to roll a 4, 5, or a 6 on a die. So that's 50-50. I have a 50-50 chance for re-rolling. If I re-roll all dice, getting a 8 is actually really not. It's roll one die. One die is better. One die. Re-rolling one die. So how do I re-roll one die?
Just
hit R.
Just select over it and hit R.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it's gonna.
Yeah, don't hit the
modify rest of
2d6 button. Definitely don't do that.
Nope.
7.
I don't know that you rolled that. It just a 3 appeared on the top of it.
Yeah, I think you hit.
Just
Just like shake it and roll.
well, you can do that, yeah, and then drop it in the
okay.
box.
Shaking.
Oh my
it,
god. Oh
dropping
my
it.
god.
Nope.
Nope.
What the fuck, man?
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
First shot, medium laser. Need to hit a 10.
10.
Nope.
10.
Also no.
We are
That's awesome, dude. Are you sure there's no medals for missing?
There are medals for double ones, but
I whipped everything. Cool.
1,
Oh
2,
my god.
5, 6, 9.
All right.
9
Don't die,
hexes.
guys. Don't die.
You're in medium range. I didn't move, so
Piloting
it's-
check.
You're right. I do need to initiate such a check. I am absolutely justified in this. I will 100% not be affected by your ghost mech field. Good call on remembering that, though. I forgot about it, and I probably
Always.
forgot about it for some of those fire settings too. But
Oh yeah.
but
you
I
did.
fired multiple weapons at all of these things, so. Starting at a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not bad. I can probably pop an 8 on a. About to EricVulgaris this real quick. Yes, I did.
Yep.
That is a miss. All right, Panther has finished firing.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's my fire.
So this is
the
how
Raven.
I feel, right? There is a 4D quadrant setup, right?
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I hit and they hit, I hit, they miss, I miss, they miss, I miss, they hit. And right now I got out of the I miss, they hit into I miss, they miss. And I feel really good about it right now. That, if I miss, at least I'm not getting hit either.
Kuro, what do
right.
you want to do?
Go ahead, sorry.
Show me
I'm
your
a-
moves.
Yeah, I'm unleashing hell on this hunchback.
All right.
Unleash
I don't know that anyone has
hell.
ever said that about the compliment of a stock Raven 1X. Maybe a 3050 Raven they
little
would say
disco
that.
ball comes out.
But very well.
Hey, I'm
Diva.
gonna pink this fucker. All right, that's all. That's all I gotta say.
Show me your moves.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see.
There are
I'm
four.
at. I
guess I have to do the
medium
hand
range?
thing too, right?
4,
Show me your moves.
5, 6 for medium range, 7 for its cover, 8, 9 for your movement. You're looking to hit
So
9s.
I gotta hit 9s.
Yep. SRM,
9s.
medium laser. Although my suggestion would be lasers, then SRM.
Okay, I'll
Just
do
because
that.
you want to see if you can blow open some armor chunks.
Right.
Of course, it's completely untouched, so.
That's all right. Okay, so I'm looking at 9s.
Yeah.
Something. I was thinking about it. It's something like 30% chance to get 2d6 8+. Something like that. 30, 33.
No, it should be like
whatever,
45.
Like 2/3. It's like 2/3.
Yeah. It should be fairly high.
And
to
I've-
get 8.
So I've got 2 edge points still. Yeah.
Have you used any edge so far?
No, I've
Yeah,
only
you're
used my
right.
Then
lucky.
that's
Like
correct.
40.
Sorry, what did you say you've only used?
My lucky.
Yes. Then you still have edge points left.
Okay. I really want to pink this guy. On a
That's
9 though.
50, 50 versus 60, 40.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just use 1 edge just to see.
Okay. You do change it. It still hits location 8, which is its left torso, for 5 points of damage.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey,
You
you
reduce
know,
it
that's,
from 20 to 15.
We're doing the thing. You're doing the thing.
The evaporating armor is just enough that when all 7 medium lasers come to my chest, their aim's going to be ever so off. I'm gonna survive.
Yeah, we'll
All
see
right.
about that.
all right. So then the SRMs, right?
Yep. You
Bubbling
actually have
gases.
the second medium laser. You want to fire one. So that medium laser will also miss.
Ah, fuck.
Now you
Isn't
roll
it-
for the SRM.
Isn't that how they explain like the recoil and damage of a laser?
Yes.
It's like it's the popping metal.
That's why pulse lasers are
Medium
easy to
laser
hit
hit
with
or
and deal more damage.
SRMs hit.
Yes, they do. And you get a 9-pack, which is not bad. So 9 on a 6 is 5 missiles.
Wow.
I'm gonna need someone to. You're gonna keep re-rolling, and you're gonna call out the location area. So I'm gonna need someone to track that for me.
Sam.
The first one is 2 to the
It's
center.
the one you just pinged is the number I'm looking for.
Yes, it's the lower left-hand green number.
Got it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yep.
roll
Yeah,
for missile
green.
2.
The
And then
teal's
so
location.
sorry. So I hit update button, and that's what updates the.
You'll have to
those
roll
squares?
it and then hit update. Yes, when it stops moving.
Wait, say that again. So I roll the 2d6 again.
Yes.
So
Okay.
you're rolling to see where the 5 missiles hit, because right now you've confirmed that 5 missiles have hit out of 6 have hit this mech. Does the first one hit the center torso? So you're rolling
Correct.
4 more times?
4
Okay,
more
so you're rolling
times.
4 more times, determining the 4 different locations now.
Yep.
Okay, so
of
I
the
roll the
remaining 4
2d6
missiles.
button, and then
Then hit update.
And we only need, whether it's a critical, maybe it's a critical, but mostly the teal one.
None of the. This is never going to.
All right,
critical.
that's
Left
left
torso.
torso.
Okay,
That's
left
2
torso
damage.
for 2. Yep.
all right. So I
2d6.
roll again.
Yep. That is left torso again.
Okay, that's really unfortunate. This is number 4.
That is center
Center.
torso.
Okay. This is the last missile.
Center torso.
Well, that's not bad.
So 3 center torso, 2 left torso.
Correct.
And
Yeah, it could have been a lot
Okay.
worse.
That's better than a medium laser.
That is
and
not
that's
enough to
CT.
force him to make a standing roll.
No. It's
It's gonna
unfortunately-
be yeah.
I was tempted
5
to
short.
like, I was tempted to try to get my second medium laser to hit with another edge point, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Better
Well-
to save it. We got time. We got time here.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you,
yeah.
Carl, I'm about to teach you how to hit with medium lasers because I'm
oh shit!
Uh-oh.
firing 8 of them at you.
Here's a
What?
free. Here's
You
a
got
free
8?
clinic. Yes.
Piloting
this thing,
check.
This is what we're saying. This hunchback is so dangerous.
Or
Oh boy.
5, 6
Yeah.
for range.
Disco back is
7.
a
Piloting
serious,
check.
serious thing.
So, oh yes, you're correct. I do need to make that piloting check. It would behoove
Is it gonna
me.
build up a bunch of heat at
I
least?
am perfectly fine.
I can't use the story point to like
Alright.
have you reroll
Force
that.
That
We
is a
can't force it
great
in.
question, and I'm about to look that up.
This is
So-
very important because I would spend the story point at this point as well too, because that is way more better. That's way better than
Not getting hit is like the main thing for our
for you
Raven
right now. Yeah. You're gonna limp away from
plot
this fight.
points for players. So only once per situation, and offensive actions trigger shutdown, fall, crash, critical hit, ammo explosion, glitch. Force a reroll of any one dice, either your own or your opponent's. So you can force me to reroll one of my dice, which won't make a difference because I will still succeed.
Bummer. That sucks.
That is unfortunate. I will say this, Kuro. How many plot points do you have left? Do you still have 2 or only 1?
I have 1.
Okay. You can spend 2 plot points to choose to win initiative in the future if you feel like that might be necessary.
Got it. Good
For
job.
instance, there could be a point in this where it would be very important for Sam to win so that he doesn't get zoomed on before.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, this time we're both going to zone each other because you shoot at the same time.
Correct,
right?
but there could come a moment where I make a move, and I make it because you move first, and then I move to walk up to you and punch you, and that will work out poorly for you and great for me.
Sure.
However, since I'm a PPC Warhammer, that's not likely, but it could happen. However, if you are following along at home, or if you're one of the players and you want to know what they can do with their plot points during mech combat, it's on page 186 of Mechwarrior Destiny, the closed beta copy. So I'm shooting for 7s, and I have no penalty, and I'm about to dash this Raven to pieces, I think.
Let's hope not.
So 8. That will hit. This is
I'll
1
do
of 8. Right arm takes 5. We'll come back to this Raven in a little while to see if it's still intact.
I'm down to 1 armor.
Poor Raven.
Right leg 5.
This is so Raven.
God damn it.
That will miss.
Right leg, you said?
Yes.
For 5?
Yep. Then your right leg is going to take another 5.
Oh,
That's
dear.
internal.
That's internal.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I rolled double 1s on the crit roll, so nothing.
Hey,
So 0 and then 2 in the right leg, right? Yeah.
Yep.
The images correspond with each other, which
You
is nice.
incredibly do not want to lose your leg. That would be so bad for you right now.
Yeah.
You're only like a quarter away through these things.
Number 4 is a miss.
Halfway.
Number 5 is a miss. Number 6 is a miss.
God.
Wow, you are
Number
so
7
lucky.
is a hit. Right arm takes 5, and it
Oh,
is a
dear.
critical.
Oh dear. Oh wait, no, you right arm, you're fine, right?
Yeah, right arm can eat it.
Nice. Nice. This is the last one, right?
I thought that was number 6.
Oh, that was okay. So that was
You
it.
have 6 medium lasers, right?
I have 8.
Or 7.
Oh, 8.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
That hits as
You said you
well.
were firing with 7, but I don't think it matters to you.
I mean, I have 8. I will fire with 8.
That's to me. Okay.
That will
Where you
hit.
going?
You might be right. This might be the last shot. It will hit the left torso for 5 points. This is the problem with not playing a live game, because someone will be like, "No, Arthur, that was only 6 of 7 or 6 of 8." I confuse myself during this, but you know what?
Left
This
torso,
many
you said?
shots is just fine. Yep, left torso for 5.
Woohoo!
Look, you walk out of this, you're fine
Paper
for
thin.
now. I'm gonna need you to make a piloting skill check to stay standing. You need to hit a 4.
You should be all right here.
I mean, you can always just
Should
do
be.
it. You're very generous.
I'm good.
I think
I'm very good.
I think the fairest way to say is if that was 7 or 8 is to roll a die and high or low it.
No, I'm good with walking away. I build.
I am now paper thin on all my armor.
8.
Most
Yes. Your armor has done the
3,
perfect job.
4.
Yes.
That is exactly what it's supposed to
I
do.
build 1 point of heat.
Yeah, that was exactly what you needed.
It might be called trim
Woo!
shady.
All right,
Hey,
initiative.
This fits with Kuro's backstory perfectly. He is a lucky motherfucker.
All right.
He's not going to stay lucky for long.
Can I melee
so
from
we don't do
another
initiative
elevation
yet.
range?
Sorry, we
We
have
don't?
to do fire spreading first.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if
Before you
I'm
jump into
still
fire
lucky.
spreading. for
And
next
then we
round.
have to do Kuro activating his
ECM.
Okay, determining
Might go-
spread. When the
might
fire
go.
started, check for spread at the end phase of the following turn. During the end phase of each additional turn, roll 2d6 for each additional hex. Downwind. Oh, there is no wind on the fire, so I need to check for the wind this round. The wind is... Ooh, there is a wind.
Oh dear. What direction?
That's a great question.
Oh, it's
It
wild.
is a light gale, so it's a very not so strong wind.
What's north? I'm forgetting.
This direction is north.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. It is blowing southerly. Doesn't
That
really.
is so lucky.
So it's in all of the facing hexes southerly, so we don't need to check for this square. We will need to check for both of these, however. Requires a 7, I believe, to spread. Except for this agriculture square.
What are the cardinal directions on this map? Is north
North
facing
is
the dice?
Yes, north is facing the top of the table.
Oh, there is an
no.
orientation to the table. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yes.
No. Yep. The fire spreads.
My cabbages.
Fantastic.
Can you stop the fire? Can
Yes.
we be
I was always
firefighter
burning
mechs?
since the world was turning.
Kuro started the fire.
That is it for fire spreading. Let's talk about activating Ghost Mech. Would you like to turn Ghost Mech on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep it on, I guess.
You need to hit a 5, which is exactly what you got.
Yeah.
So it's on.
You want to?
Now,
How much more destiny do you have?
I only have one more edge.
Might be worth spending it.
That actually might be worth spending it.
You think so?
This is crunch time now.
Because now they only need to hit a 5. They're pretty much all gonna hit a 5. But if you could re-roll that 1 and get even like a 3, hitting a 7 versus hitting a 5 is like a
Literally
big difference.
Yeah, exactly. You're talking about like an extra 30% chance of not being shot.
But it's your call.
And the thing is though that just
Oh yeah,
adds
that's
up.
great. 4. That's an 8 now. That's
that
yeah.
that adds up so much when you're dealing with something that shoots 8 times.
Yeah.
It's not as important when it's when it's a single thing, but I think over time it's like when you're shooting
It
a
builds
barrage
up.
of stuff, that those odds really
Well,
change.
so
it
you're
prevents-
now
Kind of-
applying
kind
a
of-
you're applying
kind of
a
both.
+1 penalty to anything passing through the area.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not so good for me.
Now we have to win this initiative roll.
And I just spent my edge though.
Oh. Get good. I'm just kidding.
Good luck surviving the night, Greyhound. 12.
I don't think I
Welcome to Losing Initiative Rolls 101.
All right.
All right.
I'll go
have
first
to
because I'm
begin.
not moving.
Move by not moving. Shing, shing.
Warhammer is not moving.
All right, it's to me. I
No,
don't know.
it's to
Raven.
him, right? Because
No, he just went. Warhammer's
I'm
not
not
moving.
moving.
My
Oh,
move is to
Warhammer-
not move
AP
as
said
well.
Warhammer's not moving.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so here's the thing. AP is gonna. We all want to know. Everyone here, chat wants to know what the Hunchback is going to do.
Yeah.
And we could bait it out by saying the Raven should go, but then AP is gonna be like, "Cool, the Panther doesn't move."
Yeah.
And so
Of course,
like, it
there's no
doesn't
reason
matter.
for me to move the
Yeah.
The Hunchback is definitely going last.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think we need to move closer to the northern part of the map.
I agree wholeheartedly, which makes me think I should just pretty much I should either jump here
Mm-hmm.
and face the music as the Hunchback's going to turn around and say what's up.
And then I'll shoot it in the back.
Then maybe you run behind and shoot in the back.
Yeah.
Or I jump here and kind of begin to jump over to the Panther.
I think
focusing the Hunchback is the way to go.
I think
Yeah,
you should
push-
focus the Hunchback, especially because if you go to that tile you just pinged, you force the Hunchback to move unless he wants to take the melee attack.
And
Yeah.
I think the Panther's really screwed shooting me because of elevation.
Yep. I think so too.
Because you're at
Yeah.
1 and you can't see over 2 elevation levels, right?
It might move, but yeah, I think
I don't
you
know.
should be in
I don't know
good
how that
shape.
works.
I definitely think that's your best bet.
He will be able to see you. So this is how it works
Okay.
out. You are too tall So you will use this square right here as
6,
partial cover.
7, 8.
Oh, okay, it just counts as partial cover.
So he can see you by looking
Yeah.
up, right? Like he's got a good upward angle.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense now.
Question: when you have like an embankment like that, or in the water where you have partial cover because your legs are covered,
Yes.
if they hit your legs, what happens?
No damage.
God.
What are the rules for death from above?
Oh boy. Well, here's the thing. I can explain them to you, but in order to death from above a target, it has to have moved before you. You will never get a death from above on this hunchback if it acts last in the round.
And
That
we don't have
sucks.
initiative.
I would absolutely crush this thing's axe right there.
If
That
you
would
win
be so
initiative
good.
and still wish to do it, I will walk you through it.
Well,
I have to
I
tell you,
hope it gets there.
here's the thing: you can't fire any weapons, and every time you get shot while you're death from aboving, there's a chance you fall out of the air and deal no damage.
I like those odds.
It's
I like
very dangerous, super dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, you're only going to deal the damage of your mech jumping on them, right? It's
Is
Yeah.
it not that much?
It's not actually.
it's not that
No.
much, but the thing is, you have a very high probability of hitting them in the head.
that
Because
makes
instead of
So
a
here-
1d12 or a 1 in 36 chance, you have a 1 in 6 chance of hitting someone in the head with a death.
Yeah.
from above.
Instead, okay. So here's the thing. My back, my back can't eat a PPC shot.
Nobody's back can
5.
eat a PPC shot,
Yeah.
not even
Yeah,
Lachlan's.
not even me.
So here's my question: if I jump and hit this thing, my facing is towards directly north.
Yes.
That's
You will
probably
not be
good.
shot in the back, you'll be shot in the right side.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take those chances.
Okay.
So I'm jumping facing north. I think I'm still blue 2.
Yep.
Standing by.
The Panther is going to not move because it's got a nice right side shot on you.
Yeah, I know. Gonna eat the 8.
All right,
Kinda
Raven.
hit me, right?
that's so
Yeah.
Raven.
So I have an idea. and It might be dumb, but 1, 2,
You're gonna
3.
die. This hunchback's gonna kill you. Then I'm gonna kill the hunchback.
Don't forget, there's a
That's
bunch
how we're
of
gonna trade.
there's a
trade.
whole bunch of elevation changes involved in making a move like this.
Oh, I know.
Okay,
Because like what? I'm going up this little road
you're
here.
going down, then up, then you're going double down because you have to go to 0
Double
and then
down.
-1, and then
And
for
then
each
John
water hex you
double
move
down.
through, you have to make a piloting skill roll to not fall down.
Right.
And do you have any open exposed areas?
My leg.
Your leg. So if you enter the water with your leg, your leg will shut down
Oh, okay.
because you're breached.
Got it. Good to know.
Going in the water right now would be the worst possible
Yeah,
move you could
Bad
make.
choice.
Yeah. I mean, I was considering it mostly because I was like, but
Well, you'll enter that water and then you'll
Jump
never
in,
leave.
just go in the fire and be like, if you want me, come and claim me.
All right, so...
elf witch.
So the other option was I was going to go back down south to here, or as close as I could. But the problem is that I'm rotating.
Well, that's
a lot.
west.
Sorry, yeah, west. I have it angled where it seems south, but that's
Yeah.
rotating a lot.
That's what I do too.
Draw a
That's how I was
compass.
looking at the map.
Yeah, it's all right.
And then there's north.
So like, but that unfortunately would probably, because I'm doing all that elevation change, I wouldn't make it to the light woods again. I think running across these roads.
Yeah,
is
I don't
just
think
not
that's a
gonna
good
work.
move, especially because you have to turn and then you're just like sideways.
I know. Well, I'm trying to like get into a better place.
You got this.
Because I mean, obviously, I can't take another swath of medium lasers.
No, if you want to fall back, like
Yeah, that's not a terrible idea.
or
Oh.
maybe stand still, or just walk backwards into one way or something. Because if you walk back one, you're still in the woods. You might be a little bit harder to hit because then there's like, is that 3 woods in between them? Like you're safe.
Well, right now I've got.
I think
plus-
you could.
You're not conferring me the stuff. If you confer me your ECM, you're gonna die.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere near you.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I mean, you can move way easier than I can through
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. So like,
do you
I mean, if
ping
I had
again?
jump jets and I could go across the freaking road, I'd be so gold. Because I easily could.
How do you ping again?
Tap.
There it goes.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think I just want to step back. Would I be able to step back 2 hexes and then?
So you can only walk moving in backwards. Even if you move forwards again, if you go backwards at any point, you have to only walk that turn.
Oh, I see.
You also can't elevation change while walking backwards, which means
Got
you
it.
won't be able to get out of the forest.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
Well,
You have good
'cause-
walking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the main thing is that I want to still be able to shoot the hunchback if I can. So I think I'm going to just try to step back 1, make it a little bit harder on him.
Makes sense.
So you move
Just in case he decides to,
Which I think is still a red 6.
Yeah, I don't think you have a better shot. So
that reduces my chance of shooting by 1, I think. No, actually, because instead of running, I'm walking.
You're walking.
So I wouldn't be reducing my chance to hit.
A green 6.
Yes.
cool.
Forest wise though, do you count the light woods that the hunchback
that
is in
he's
for
in.
obfuscation?
No.
You don't count the ones that
No,
you're in.
so it's only
still
2.
just 2. So it's
Yes.
just conferring 2.
Okay.
That was the question. Thanks for reminding me. Okay. See
I
what the
think that's it.
hunchback does.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's the hunchback gonna do?
Show me your moves.
Yeah, you have
He
plenty of time to
has
think about
turn
it.
to face me. He has to
show
turn to
me
face
your
me.
moves.
1, 2. 34.
He's chasing the raven.
Best. 5, 6.
Yeah,
Chasing the Raven.
yeah, chasing the raven.
That might not be very good for the Raven.
Hide in the fire.
Might not be that good for the hunchback either.
That's true.
Well, I can't shoot anybody.
Do you got?
So
you can't.
I can
It's just-
torso twist.
Yes, you can torso twist, which means you'll be facing in this direction. Which
Yeah.
means you can fire with your full weapon complement into his back.
Yeah, but the problem with that is heat.
Yep, I know.
I never calculated my heat last turn. I should be at 2. Because
I'd
of
rather you stay
jumping.
toasty.
Yeah.
You
I was
know-
13. No, I'm at 3 because 4 + 9 is 14, and I dissipate 11.
But I am chasing that Raven dream.
Do you want to think through? Do you want to have me go first so you guys can think through your shots, or what do you want to do?
No, I mean I'm gonna torso twist and alpha strike this son of a bitch
All
in the
right.
back. So
Let's have you go first then. Jasper up first.
all right, I only have 1. Everyone has 2 destiny, so like this is the last one I have on deck.
I mean,
jumped,
you only
so
have
I'm
as
looking
much
at-
destiny as you have edge points, so...
I only have 1 edge.
Yeah,
I don't know
Actually, I
about
have
you.
1, so I already spent my edge then.
Yeah,
Downside, fellas.
I technically have 3 because I have that lucky point, but it's a little different. Than
Yeah, lucky is not the same as having a destiny point. You can't use
I know.
lucky to automatically eject without any problems.
Right.
Does elevation have any sort of effect on visibility over the smoke or the?
No, because the
to
smoke
see the
rises.
hunchback? Okay, so he would still be getting a 1.
So let
Does
me see.
elevation matter? Because I'm 2
So it's
elevations
treated
higher
as
than
if
him.
it was a woods, which means it would be too tall, which means it would be high enough to block your shot. So you will take 1 penalty for the fire and then 1 penalty for its movement.
Then 2 for your movement, right? Or for your jump, right?
3 for his jump.
Oy.
Really?
So that's a 5
1,
plus
2,
your
5 plus
so you're at an 8.
range plus
So
your
we're
base.
doing again 8s, 10s. It looks like
Okay.
Would I be assisting because he's
I
within
am-
3?
1, 2. I'm 4
that-
away.
I don't know what you mean by assisting. I mean,
Oh no, that's the other. That's
it's
gonna be the other
outbound, not
ability.
inbound.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, medium range is -2, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So
No. It may
I'm
be
within
getting
short range of an auto cannon. So yeah, I'm 8 10s again.
it may be getting close enough for your ECM shit.
Yes, he is close enough that the ECM matters for the hunchback shooting the raven, but that doesn't do anything for Jasper.
No, I mean doesn't
Right.
the Raven have like some like
Jasper's-
electronic
Ghost mech?
weapon?
Yeah, Ghost Mech or ECM.
Yeah, you have to
Jasper's
use
ready
one or the
to-
other.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to turn Ghost Mech off, you could make it so that this guy can't communicate with the rest of his lance anymore.
Right.
But that would be it. There's no boosting.
Oh, it's not like a.
Yeah, you can't boost his rolls in that fashion.
Yeah. I expect I'm going to be meleeing pretty soon, so I'm okay with taking my heat up to 6 for one round.
Sweet.
So
again,
it's 8 autocannon, 10 2 medium lasers. So
I'm confident you will miss with everything. And you
Here we
definitely
go.
won't.
8s.
7.
10 medium laser.
Nope.
Come on, Eric.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, finally.
All right.
Right in the back.
Let's see here.
Center torso, they're in the back.
You don't
5.
have double whatever, but oh, that's center torso back. Yep,
Yeah.
that's not
that's
so good.
fixes.
That strips all of my center torso armor in the back, which
Yeah.
so glad you only hit there once. I cannot take another shot.
2 criticals? Because 2 criticals would have been pretty
It's
rough.
zero internal damage, unfortunately.
Oof.
Yeah, it would have been really
know.
bad if you dealt any extra damage or hit
That was
either of the side
autocannon that I
torso.
box card.
Yeah, if you autocannon. Oof.
Listen, I was banking on you missing with that autocannon. Even if you'd hit a leg or an arm, I would have been fine. But if you'd
Were
hit
there
the back
recoil
armor,
penalties for firing twice?
no.
Okay.
The penalties for that kind of
That's
thing
only
when
for,
it kick in
like,
for ultra autocannons or
Yeah,
rotary
UACs.
autocannons.
Yeah. Right.
You don't need to worry
Or
about
LEs.
that for a long, long time. It'll be
Right.
2021 before you need to worry about that.
32. Yeah.
Who even knows if the show's gonna last that long?
Well, at this rate, we may all be dead by then. We'll
know.
see.
Well, these is why these fights are like
Oh,
once
sorry, my
a year
hunchback is
because it's like everyone just can't afford
Facing
it.
the wrong direction. Supposed to be facing this direction. Cannon's supposed to be pointed toward
Alright.
Raven.
You want to go next? Oh wait, it's your turn.
It's my turn. I'm gonna fire
tried,
everything
dude, I
at the
tried.
Raven.
Don't you have to make the check to see if you can?
Yeah, you do.
Well, it doesn't. It's only to increase the penalty I have to shoot, and I succeed by a whole super bunch.
You will not escape Oroga's wrath.
So I start at a 4, 5, 6 for running,
Well-
7, 8 for woods.
The ghost mech, that it increases your check regardless of whether.
Yes, but I hit a 10. No,
Right.
the ghost mech only. He's not affected by the ghost mech. He clears the sensor interference.
Got it.
I mean, he needed to hit +1 off of yours, and he got a 10, and he.
I think you needed like a 7 or an 8 or something like that.
Well, no,
right?
he needs his piloting skill, right? Which is a 5. He got a 10. He's good. If he had failed, he would have had to take a +1 penalty to shoot for the round, which he didn't. He's good. He's shooting 8 shots at 8s on the Raven. Goodbye, Raven.
Pray for the Raven.
That's number
Miss.
1. That's a miss. Number 2 is a miss.
Miss.
3 is a miss.
Miss.
4 is a hit.
Okay.
That's your right arm for 5 with a critical. I think that's probably going to penetrate. Yes, it will. Not enough to take the whole thing off, but nothing there.
Oops. You put the dice on my sheet while I was looking at it.
Or you lose 1 of your medium lasers.
Cool.
Sorry. So, yeah, you're going to lose 1 armor and 4 internal right armor. All right.
I kind of expected this to happen.
Well, that's only 4 shots, so.
Well, no, I meant like I kind of expected the hunchback to chase after the Raven.
Rolled over. Oh, it was a 3. That'll hit. Center torso takes 5. How's that doing for you? good
That's
for
fine. I
now.
haven't been hit there yet.
Shot 7. Miss. Shot 8 is a hit, and that is a headshot. You take 5 points of damage to your head.
Okay. Still good.
Oh
You
no.
also take 1 pilot damage in the process. I need you to roll 2d6, and you need to hit a 3 or higher.
Or you're unconscious.
Or you're unconscious, which is that's basically death at this point. You're good for now. So starting next round, you'll have a -1 penalty to do anything.
Oh,
Or technically a +1 penalty to do anything, including activating Ghost Mech. So this guy lets off a barrage. Many trees are lost in the process, but 2 or 3 lasers peek through. Armor is rivuletting down the Raven, and that forward prow cockpit of its bird-like feature right across the visor area takes a laser blast as some armor melts down onto it, and inside, Kuro's like, "Ah!" A panel explodes nearby.
And I internally, internally, I say, you rushed in, and look what happens. Get it together, team.
I'm gonna build 2 points of heat.
Only 2?
Okay. Well, let me see. I have 23 dissipation. I fired 24 worth, and then I ran for 2 more. So that's 26 total. I built 3 points of heat, so I don't have a penalty on heat yet. This thing is designed to take some punishment and throw out a lot of firepower.
Yep.
What happened?
You all
Sorry,
are
I
up.
missed my shots.
You want to go first, Raven, or you
I
want
know
me
if
to?
you had, I'm just gonna go because like I have the only option, like pray and just like.
Yeah.
This
Maybe you
mech was not
headshot back.
designed for frontal combat.
Go for it. Roll it up. Wait, what's your stuff? What are you shooting at?
Well, I walked 1, so I don't think I get anything from that. But then I have 1 piece of woods in my way.
When you move, you take a 1 penalty.
Yeah, 1 penalty for
right.
walking.
Yeah, so 1 penalty, 1 for the woods, and it's all short range because he's
1
gonna
for
move
his
1.
movement.
Yeah, so 3 total on top.
Yes.
3 total on top.
Do you take a penalty for
So-
shooting out of woods? I thought
You're
it was
within
only
3,
shooting
so
in.
you're
He has-
short
he
range.
has a
So
point of
you're
woods
within
between-
short range of pretty much everything, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm within short range of everything.
Yes.
So I think you're just
Um,
going to be looking at whatever your gunnery skill is, +3.
Yep.
It's going to
sounds right
show
to
plus
me.
3. So 4 plus 3, so 7s.
Yep.
Does that include your shot, your pilot? 3?
Oh
That
no,
doesn't. So that doesn't apply till next round. Just like the
Oh,
laser
right,
being
right,
shut
right.
off
Thank
doesn't
you.
apply till next round.
Thank you. All right.
got it.
There
good to know.
is a special pilot ability that you can have where your fire effects take place immediately for the enemy. None of you
That's
have
pretty
it.
cool.
None of my guys have it, and
So I'm looking at 7s.
the only person who's ever used it is Grimdark James. So
I'm gonna go ahead and lasers first.
okay.
And I still have my laser. Is that correct?
Yes,
I'm
for this round only.
firing my laser.
That will hit.
That hits.
Let me just move that die though, because wait, I didn't see
Wait,
where
don't
it
hit
hit at.
update. Don't hit
No.
update.
Sorry.
I mean, you do
Sorry.
have to. We don't know where it hit at, so let's just take this one. It actually is a headshot.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
You counter hit it in the head, and he's got all the same penalties that you do now.
Oh yeah. Love
alright.
it. How much damage was that?
5.
Okay, and then
Now it's the laser, or it's the SRM pack, which misses.
Oh.
wait. No, I didn't. What?
You fired laser SRM, right?
Oh, I guess I don't know. Yeah. I guess so.
All right, as long as there's no. It sounds like there's some confusion. I'm a little worried.
No, because I thought I didn't know that I was. I thought I messed up the roll, so I thought I was trying to re-roll or something like that.
I think he just took your location roll from your
None of
second roll.
Yes.
None of us saw
'Cause
where
none of
your
us saw where-
location.
Yeah, because you didn't hit update. You just
Okay.
You
yeah,
just
yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Oh, I hit," and I was like, "Let me move this die before I hit update," because it was a little crooked. And then I was like, "No, wait, no!"
Yeah.
But your second shot missed, but I took the location shot from that, which is
Okay.
fine because that was a headshot, so
Yeah,
it worked out
yeah.
for you in the end. All right, so yeah, you as well reach out with two. You're backing your mech back with its no arms. Your little laser block. One of the lasers goes flying, and the other one reaches out, and the hunchback pilot's like, ha ha ha, and then my eyes, as he gets temporarily blinded as the
yeah.
as
and,
the windshield blacks over to keep him from getting blinded, and he's like, ah.
And
Right.
and like the open comms, I say, "You scoff, but your ashes will replenish this land long before after you're gone."
It's gonna be so funny when the wind rolls in your direction and you're covered in flames this round.
Firestorms.
Oh no!
That would be incredible.
It's fine. It's fine. I have no heat, so it's like it's cool. It's cool.
Panther
That's what I mean.
firing at
Just go hide in the
Hatchet Man.
fire.
Yeah.
You should.
I will rise again from the ashes.
Yeah, you should totally sit in the fire and be like,
No,
Why not?
I'm straight up going to be running next turn.
6, 12. Okay, so medium range. Just outside of short range, I think. You're at 9.
Wait, is the Panther shooting at?
Panther shooting at the hatchet man.
yeah, of
Oh,
course.
okay.
Yeah, we knew this
Okay.
was coming.
I think it's an 8,
4,
right?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
he's shooting
Just like
not
last
at the
time.
front side. He's shooting at the right side.
Yeah, you shoot at my right side. So an 8
Well, it
to
doesn't
hit
matter
me.
because he doesn't hit.
I know. No
Y'all are
fear.
up.
Rip.
We went to the
Alright.
same shooting school. I noticed that.
My God.
Alright.
My turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I have effective heat dissipation of 24 because I'm in the
Correct.
water.
Yeah.
So I will do PPC for 10 heat,
Oh my God.
large laser, and build 2 more heat.
Okay.
Yeah. Hit with your darlings.
So I have a +1 to hit this time. From my heat. And then so it's now I'm going to do 4s and 5 and 4s.
You're within 3.
Yeah.
There's an
PPC is
argument to
taking
be
the
made.
penalty.
There's an argument to be made that you're better off shooting 4 medium lasers than your single PPC. But
Really? You think so?
yeah, you're within short range.
He doesn't have 4
you're not-
lasers anymore.
I only have 3 lasers left because
Oh,
one
yeah, you
got
have
blown
3.
off.
Never mind. Well, 3 is still effectively 15 damage if they all hit, and your PPC is 10, and you're fine with 1 penalty on it, right? So it's like a question of, do you want to punch through really hard in one spot right now, or do you actually just want to lay the hurt down? If you want to lay the hurt down, you're actually better off trying to get more damage on target.
Well, let's do that. Let's do the 3 medium lasers instead of the PPC.
Is it helpful?
That's a good
Is it
idea.
helpful for me to say that stuff to y'all?
No, that's super helpful. I didn't notice that because it's more damage and less heat, so it
It's
makes
more
way more sense.
Well, I
And
think
it's
it
a
is
better roll.
Yeah. No, if you fire 3 medium lasers, yeah, you're right. It's 9 heat.
Yeah. So that's what. Yeah, that's definitely.
But
the
it
move.
requires you to make 3 rolls.
Yeah, but I'm rolling at a 4. So.
So
all right.
that makes sense.
All right. Large laser, medium.
Wow. Okay. You really wanting to build up some heat then.
I will only end up building.
McDougal, what's your name?
Lachlan.
Lachlan, that's right.
Lachlan, use your medium lasers. You're in range.
Yeah. I think.
Fox, take care of the guy behind me.
I think.
Turn off your targeting computer.
Lachlan is they're engaged in this like standoff, and I think is just like shouting. So I think the comms link connects and you just hear him like ah! All right, first shot.
Yep.
That'll hit. A 9 is the left leg. So that's a large laser to the left leg.
That's 8 points of damage, which means 6 internal.
Oh yeah,
No
that's
critical.
what I like to hear. All right, and then second large laser. That hits
nice.
again. That's the headshot.
That's a headshot.
That's really
Oh
bad.
shit.
Oh shit,
Sam, you better come save us, all right?
That's huge.
So
Sam, you might have
spicy
just-
hot in here.
That's actually really good.
He is still conscious, but that's really, really bad for him. Any one more hit in that location is basically death.
Good to know.
It's just an open air.
All right,
cockpit right
It's
now.
not. It's not penetrated yet until it hits 0 hit points. But yeah,
Medium laser 1. That'll hit. 7 is center torso. I don't think I've hit a center torso yet.
Center for
but
5.
it's yeah.
All right.
All right.
Medium 2. That'll hit for
Oh,
center torso
shit.
again.
Yeah.
And then 3.
Piloting check for sure already at this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
That
hits,
hits.
and it is left torso.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh yeah, that is.
It's left
good.
torso's internal.
No, that's the right.
No,
one.
no, it's only 5.
Oh, it's right
only 5.
torso. I'm sorry. Thank you. Forgive me.
Ooh, no piloting check.
He is gonna fail his piloting check, so he's gonna re-roll,
Okay, that makes sense.
and he will pass. Just
Ooh, barely.
barely.
That's a barely passed boy
Wait,
right
you can
there.
use your edge to have him re-roll that.
Can I? I could use to have him re-roll a die, couldn't I?
Yeah,
Yes.
one die. I'm not suggesting that you do, but
He needs
it
a
is an
5 to
option.
pass, right?
He needs
Yeah.
a 5
Yes.
to pass, and so if you rolled a 1 or a 2,
So a
You
3,
can
4, 5,
re-roll
or
that
6.
3.
There's a 66% chance he passes, which means that there's a 33% chance you just take this thing out of the game.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I would
I
say
mean,
your edge.
falling doesn't take him out of the game, but it certainly makes it a lot harder on his side.
I'll do it. I think
Sure.
that's a more impactful
Okay.
reroll than I could use elsewhere.
Nope,
It doesn't
he's good.
matter.
Okay.
That was close though.
Yeah,
That was a very good opportunity.
no, that's a good call. I appreciate you reminding me because
Yeah.
that was the time to use it.
You know,
Okay. High impact
in my
situations.
own, it hurts me to say this.
Oh no.
Rather than re-roll, you can technically force him to automatically fall with that same plot point.
I would like to
I don't
do
know.
that.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's on
yes.
page-
That doesn't feel good.
It's on page 186.
That
You
is-
can take actions like
That's
trigger
exactly the
ammo
outcome-
explosion, trigger critical hit, trigger fall.
Yeah, I definitely want to trigger the.
Yeah.
fall.
Okay.
That
That
was
just
that was
doesn't-
that was their end goal though.
Yes.
I know. But
I'm perfectly okay with this. That was your end goal.
okay.
That's the power of the story point, right?
I know.
That's the power
I
of
just-
being player characters, yes. All right. So I think falling is on page 64. I've had to do this a
Eric's
lot.
like,
of
You're gonna take damage on your back.
It's not clear where I'm going to fall yet.
Yeah, you might fall
That's true.
forward.
Correct.
Ooh, right in the head.
It's really unlikely that you're going to fall on your head.
Falling on the head would, if he fell on his head and died, that would be the funniest thing.
So we got to do facing after fall.
So good news is we have a warhammer. The bad news is
Ooh.
there's no
Faces
cockpit.
forward. He takes 7 points of damage because he's a 70-ton mech.
Oh, jeez.
He gets
He does it
distributed across
in
them,
groups of 5 and 2.
right? Yeah.
Okay.
So 5 in the left torso.
No, it's center
Right.
torso.
Yep, center torso.
That's pretty
So
good,
technically,
actually.
he never
Wait.
spent his plot point.
Wait,
Allow
wait.
me to walk you through how that would have gone, because I don't spend mine until after you guys spend yours.
Why is
So-
it center torso?
Well, but didn't he spend his plot
It's
point
a
to
location
re-roll
table
to
of
fail?
6.
That's
or is it
correct.
using the
But
red die?
technically, you spent yours to. All right, I'll buy that. It's center torso because he's facing forward. He fell directly
okay.
forward.
Oh, so
Because
it doesn't. You don't use the hit location. You just literally use either your center torso or your back torso based on the direction.
No,
fall.
you still use. He got. Oh, you're right. He got a 6. I thought I got a 7 for some reason. No, you're
because
right.
the
You would
numbers.
hit his right torso for 5.
It's internal.
Oh, that's huge.
Is it a critical? There's no critical though. But yes, it's still not
okay.
good.
5 damage
However, it does knock the arm off, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Uh,
really good.
So the right arm falls off
There goes the PPC.
with the PPC.
That's amazing.
I pick up the other arm. Use the PPC. I jam my hand into it. and fire
11
the PPC.
is left arm for 2. That's fine.
That's fine. That's a tickle.
Okay,
Oh, man.
so I
That went
mean,
very well.
You might force him to retreat. This might be a surrender moment.
You might force me to retreat too. He hasn't shot yet.
yeah, this is his shot
That's
now.
true though.
I'm gonna fire both PPCs and
Yeah,
both
because
medium lasers.
this is a use it or lose it.
Yeah.
Literally lose it at this point.
So I have a
Can he afford that heat? Holy shit.
not really, but
No.
I mean that fall is putting him in a very precarious situation. He needs to take you out
Fair.
this turn as well.
Fair.
Yeah, if you survive this turn, there's a very, very, very good chance that
You'll
he will
win.
surrender.
Yes. So
He
he's
surrenders.
putting everything into this one shot, this one
Makes
opportunity.
sense.
Yep.
Makes sense. All right.
Mom's
Hit me
spaghetti.
center torso or legs. Pray for center torso or legs. Or right torso or right arm. Really just anywhere other than my left side.
I mean, look. Here's the thing: if he blows off your left side or your left arm or your left torso, any hits that would hit those locations are going to be transferred to the center torso. You're
Yes.
just going to repeatedly get pummeled there in a way that you can't afford. All right, so he's shooting at a 3-4, so it's 4-4-3-3.
Yeah, that
I wonder if I should throw those.
much anymore.
Yeah,
Not gonna give up his shot.
on bad rolls.
I'm spaghetti.
no, that's good.
Nope.
9 left leg, which is a miss.
So that doesn't do anything. Heyo.
Oof.
Right leg, which is a miss.
Oh my god, those are the PPCs.
Yep.
Yep.
Left leg is hit again.
Wow.
Left
Listen.
torso takes 5.
So that's internal.
No crit, though.
No crit.
Okay. Left torso. Cool. That was awesome. That was about as good as that possibly could have gone for me, folks.
It did.
Yeah.
You were just buffeted by a
26.
sublimated water from the PPC shots.
Fuck, dude.
I'm imagining these like PPCs just hitting the water and just these giant waves flowing up around my back.
It just instantly turns it to steam, like just
Yeah.
instantly.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's like, psh, and
You're
you
surrounded
are,
by a cloud of steam as like your lasers are,
and then you're still standing, and like
Yeah.
that's when you just say you're just still standing.
That's awesome. I love it.
it's like the barrage on either side is just hitting at the same time. Steam is rising and he's collapsing. Oh.
At the end of the round, the
Uh-huh.
Warhammer pilot, OG, opens a
Might call you
communications with you.
Mistborn.
Lachlan. Do you accept this communication?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. He says, "This is Fujiwara Ochi. It would appear that you have the better of me in this duel, but your own support forces are suffering mightily as well. Where you have become the yin to my yang, my forces have become the yang to your yin. Are we in an understanding of this tactical situation?"
Oh.
Oh,
so
basically, let us all retreat right now to save face. Save face.
So here's the question:
that the
is whether
All
Lachlan
he said so far is, do we understand that we're in the same bag of shit?
Is
Yeah,
this
I
an
think-
open
I think-
channel? Or
Yes.
is this
No,
just
I-
to Lachlan?
It's
No,
direct
this
to
is just
Lachlan.
him.
I think
So-
what Lachlan
Well,
says
let me say
is
this, Kuro.
Lachlan, do you want us to
You
give us
have
this
direct
commentary?
I mean, you have a good enough communication system that you can break into this conversation if you want to.
I
Sure.
think
I'll
I
listen.
was just talking about as players. Like, is it cool for us to like be the audience and chat and talk to you this, or is this really like?
Please
Would you
do.
prefer to not?
no, absolutely. Please do.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think what Lachlan says is he responds to the channel and he just like laughs. He goes, "You may be right, but only one person on this field has a boot to their neck right now, Fujiwara."
I think the hunchback pilot torso twists towards you and shrugs his shoulders. Like, look at this raven.
But you know, I'm trying to bluff because you know he
no. Let's make a roll for this then. Yeah.
basically the bluff that Lachlan is trying to put out here, and he obviously is not saying it directly, but the idea is like, look, you might be right. We may be on pretty even terms, but
my
do
God.
you want to be the one to die from your team? Are
Yeah,
you
Oh my god!
Exactly.
Wait! Yes, you could seriously bluff because okay, so here's how I'm picturing in my head. Is there something about the ECMs that makes it hard to read the damage output on the Raven?
Only if
Uh-huh.
it was in ECM mode, which it is not. It's in Ghost Mech.
Oh, okay. It's
I
not
didn't
even near the
declare.
heat.
Oh, right. This
Yeah.
turn. It's still has. It's not still at
Okay.
the end.
Still in
Okay,
Ghost
okay.
Mech.
To be clear, I think that the core of this bluff is less like both of our lances are in bad shape.
It's
and
you,
it's more
personally,
like,
yes.
right. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, our lances are both in bad shape, but I'm not going to be the one who
I
has
would
their
like you
mech
to make
destroyed.
a negotiation charisma roll.
I'm real bad at this, I believe. So let's just make
So it's
sure.
really just
Yeah.
it's just capital A forever.
Exactly. So I do not have persuasion.
Just
with
add
it.
your
What was it?
charisma to it, and it's negotiation.
Yeah, no, I don't have that.
Okay.
So I will just roll my 1 charisma.
All right.
Just a 2d6. Right?
Yep. You need a 10. You got
That's
it.
a 12.
As he's struggling to get his mech to his feet, he says, "My forces will withdraw to our dropship, which you will allow to leave the planet uncontested, and we will pay unto you, Lachlan McDougal, a ransom for our mechs and our lives."
That is agreed. Get off of my friend's land, and remember what happens when you challenge the House of McDougal.
So as this Warhammer struggles to his feet, he gives you a bow and says, "It would be well for the House of McDougal to remember what happens when you challenge the House of Fujiwara."
Yeah, I think he just kind of shakes it off. I'll just
Get
let
off
him
my
go with that.
planet.
Yeah, I'll just let him go. I'll let him have the last word. I'm gonna comms over to the others and make sure that they're okay with the situation, right? So I think I open a team comm and I say, Fujiwara is going to back off and pay a ransom for the land he ruined. Is that amenable to everyone else?
As like sparks are flying in Kuro's cockpit. Yes, I do not wish to lose this mech quite yet. I just recently acquired it.
Hiroka, this is your land. You do have the final say, though I think the ransom's probably going to be worth it. Honor does dictate we take this opportunity. I guess it would be chivalry. Yeah, honor, chivalry, same difference.
How do we put out these fires? If they agree to help us put out these fires, then they
So, I mean, you have agrimech workers who are assumably somewhere minutes away that are skilled at doing this. You also have your tech teams that followed you here standing by who definitely have mech coolant that they can spray on the
So stopping the challenge of stopping the fire is more we can't do this.
There's going to be permanent damage.
Fighting.
It's going to hurt you in the long run, but it's not going to envelop your whole area in flames.
Okay, as long as those risks aren't a factor of that, then I'm cool with them leaving.
During the end phase of rolling, you will only be counted as being raided and not being pillaged.
Right, totally. I know that life.
Okay.
Awesome.
Lachlan McDougall, please mark down somewhere on your sheet that for the end phase of 3025, you have a ransom asset of +2 to your roll. You can give that asset partially or in whole to any other player.
I would say that
we were all damaged in this, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think Lachlan would split it with Hiroka, like, because he did earn the prize, right? Like, it wouldn't be right for him to give the whole prize over.
Right.
However, we were fighting on House Hiroka land. We were defending Jasper, and Jasper did take the brunt of the damage to his land. And so the oath of Endosteel would demand that we provide and aid our friends in that way. So I'll take one ransom token, and Eric, you can take one.
Thank you. I will not accept it though.
Can we play that out a little bit? Like maybe.
Well, I try to figure out what map we're supposed to be on.
I would imagine. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no, like I imagine that this is very good. However, I think I would talk to you privately, and I would do the thing where I would suggest that you actually give it to Kuro instead, because I'm just very like I'm kind of being modest here.
Sure.
But like, so I'm trying to figure out what exactly I would say. But yeah.
To set the scene, I'm imagining like this would probably happen. Like the mechs have gone away, the fires are out. We're maybe like doing whatever kind of after, whether that's like eat or like have drinks or whatever, and like maybe like pull Lachlan aside.
And I kind of imagine in the background, you see Kuro like getting bandaged around his head, and his Vega is like just like, the mech's really not looking great, but we'll get it fixed. All right, go ahead.
So is it the three of us or just the two of us?
No, I'm in the back. Like I was just setting kind of like a background where I'm distance away. You wouldn't necessarily have heard that, but like you see Vega talking to Kuro and like him getting bandaged around the head and just like just in the background.
Oh, it doesn't feel right for me to get this, considering how minimal impact I've had on this fight.
Nonsense, Jasper. Without your bravery, your aid, charging in like that, who knows how the battle would have gone? Plus, your land was damaged. Those bastards set fire to it. Using flame warfare is certainly not the most chivalrous way of doing combat. I would have to say I was a bit disappointed in the Kurata.
Don't worry about my land and my situation. My father, has rested in peace, has done a good job keeping things in order. We can take the hit. That new expensive mech or it might be another story. I'm lying to you.
I unless you want me to make a roll, like I think I sure know.
I tell you that as a player because I don't know if you would know.
Well, Lachlan's
I'm telling you that my father hasn't done shit, and I'm just as bad. But I'm saying we're good.
Right, and my whole family's thing is trade. Like we control the trade on.
Yeah, you're like
planet.
I know
so
your
like,
fucking finances.
Yeah, you don't have
I do
money,
your taxes.
man. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you're in a position to call me out on that, I think you are without even rolling. I think you would know. But and you would also know I'm doing this to save face and doing it like you know why I would do it, right?
Right, and for that reason, like Lachlan is like he finds that kind of thing very important, and so he's not gonna like he's gonna let you get away with this, right? Like he's not gonna try to call you out and embarrass you over this. So he does raise an eyebrow a little bit because he doesn't have like a really very good poker face, I don't think.
Right.
And then he'll say, Jasper,
you give it to me anyways for a different reason. Is that what you're trying to go for?
So I think what he says is like he raises an eyebrow and he says, Jasper, it's your land. I said that I would split it because it is your money as far as I'm concerned. What you do with it is up to you. If you would prefer that it goes to repair the Raven, I'm sure Lieutenant Kuro would be very pleased.
He didn't call me captain.
I feel like AP, I should make a test to see how I take this because like whether or not it's because
sure.
Do I see this as still kind of like snubbing me?
Yeah, and I totally I like that because I could totally see it as Jasper seeing it as being snubbing because Lachlan doesn't intend it, right? But like his family is very mercantile, and so like to him that aspect of like it's your money, you get to choose what to do with it.
Is right.
A compliment, not him being offensive, right?
Right. But to me making it out to being charitable instead of you being the one who got the ransom giving it away makes it seem like that paints a different picture than if you were the one doing it. And like I'm thinking about how this would look and you're not because you're a mercantile person thinking about it this other way. Exactly, which is why I think it should be like a sort of role here. On your maybe it's a negotiation role on your behalf about like how this comes off to me.
I could roll protocol.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That I don't know. Does that kind of makes sense to me
for nobles? Because
it's like it's etiquette and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I'm just thinking this is sort of like a simple. Yeah.
Cool.
Because it's not just what you say. Like what you say is totally fine. It's how you said it.
Oh, 100%. And look, like sometimes even you say everything right and you do everything right, and it's just like the person happens to be in a situation where something you said offends them. All right, let's do it. Oh man,
okay,
I'm pretty
whatever.
Today.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what the difficulty was. I'm pretty sure like probably like a 14 or something will beat it.
Yeah, so plus 2, that'll be a 13. Yeah,
a 13. Yeah, a 13 will beat it. Be whatever the default would be. Okay. So then I will smooth it over, and I see the wisdom in what you're saying, and yes, I will make sure that Bro gets this.
And I think like as like the moment is ending, right? Like I think Lachlan maybe just like claps Jasper on the shoulder and is like, "Don't worry, I'm sure you will get a chance to take an enemy mech apart with that hatchet of yours. It's only a matter of time." And then he just like heads off into the crowd. Like he does that thing that people do at parties where they're like done talking to you, where they like turn around and they're like, "Hey, so and so, like what's going on?" You know what I mean?
If I could, like just before you walk off, I want Kuro to like walk up to you both and like with a big smile, like bandage on his head, just says, "Ha! We survived another one. It's been good to finally battle with you once again. It has been far too long, you three."
I'm glad you're in such good spirits. I was afraid that I
Hey, any battle that you walk.
Fail.
Yes, well, any battle that you walk away from is a win in my book. I had a plan.
You're a good friend, Kuro, and you're like, don't worry about it. Like that makes me feel so much. That's exactly what my character needed to hear right there. Like you're a good friend and a trusted warrior.
Let us do experience points for the mech battle.
Oh, whoa.
Each of you earns 4, except for good man Lachlan, who earns 5. And
Where do we keep track of that, by the way?
I'm wherever you feel like. However, you're going to probably spend them immediately on page 190 of Mechwarrior Destiny to heal your pilots, rearm your units of ammunition if you have it, and repair your mechs.
I don't have ammo, I don't think.
That's correct. That's why you don't have to worry about that part.
What was the page?
190. You can't salvage any units off this battlefield, but if you have enough experience, you can certainly attempt to buy another mech.
I might have to spend everything to repair my mech, pretty much.
You have a heavy mech. Is 3
yeah,
experience
that's going to be
points.
3 to fix.
So you still have 2. Let's see.
Yep, I'm going to spend 3 to fix my mech and bank 2.
Okay.
I'm in a light mech. How much does it cost for me to
2 experience, and then 1
experience.
to rearm, and then 1 to heal.
Oh.
Because you got shot in the head.
I only need to spend 1 to arm. I keep 3.
Well, because I shot my SRMs twice, right?
Yes. If you want to walk into the next battle with low ammo, not full ammo, you can certainly do that and not pay to rearm, which means you save 1 experience point.
Right.
Make sure to note down that you're -2 ammo.
Right.
In that case, to heal yourself and to heal your mech is 3 experience points.
Because any damage to the pilot, I would need to.
It doesn't get healed unless you pay for it.
Got it.
You'll
I wasn't sure if like there was a thing that I can do outside of experience that would. Allow me to
your
do that.
injury will pass down through the years until you get a doctor to look at it. The kind of injuries you take inside a mech are not the ones that heal very easily.
Got it.
I've updated your metals progress.
Like affairs of the heart.
Wow.
Wow.
The only person who earned any fame was Lachlan, who earned 1 point. Lachlan also scored 2 critical hits and a headshot. Jasper suffered a pilot damage and a headshot, so he earned those. And unfortunately,
I did too.
Oh, I think I put those under. Sorry, I put those under Jasper, but I meant to put them under Kuro. Yes,
okay.
That's totally wrong.
Oh, also Lachlan's misspelled. I'll fix that.
Yes, this is from the original.
Where did you put all this, by the way?
It's under Metal Progress and Fame.
Oh, in the spreadsheet.
Yes.
Cool. Shoot, what the heck? Oh, there it is. Battletech. I was like trying to find because I for some reason I moved my Battletech and so it wasn't.
So not destroying the mechs cost you fame points. Lachlan got 1 point for inflicting a critical hit that blew an arm off. That's about it.
I got a headshot on the other dude, but that didn't.
That doesn't.
Anything.
That doesn't inflict. You would have to have blown the whole head off in one go.
Oh, I see.
but if we had murdered for example, if I'd been like, no, you came onto my land and now you shall die, and then we had murdered,
there would have been more fame, but of course there's a pretty good chance Kuro would have died.
And like role-playing consequences as
well.
Because knights are not supposed to murder each other. They're supposed to let each other go for ransoms and stuff.
We're at the end of the 30-25 combat. Next time we return, is everyone good for next week?
Mm-hmm. That should be good.
When we return next week, we'll be doing 30-25, the winter phase. You better be prepared for interviews. You better be prepared for friendship. You better be prepared to find a date to the Kerensky ball at the end of the year.
Oh shit!
Then you better be prepared to do some legislation in the Senate.
That is not my forte.
I love it so much.
That's too well. You're the heir to a noble house, and you're a baron, so you better be prepared for that forte. I hope you're ready to navigate a world full of politics because we got.
I'm very excited because Lachlan is extremely knowledgeable about parliamentary procedure and extremely bad at all of the things you need to be good at playing the actual
right? Whereas Kuro was not trained in this at all. So
he's like the policy wonk that has no charisma and can't speak.
Yeah, Kuro's gonna be just not the front face and just walking in the background and trying to make policy happen by shadow tactics.
Guess we'll see how that works out. Maybe we'll capstone this episode with a quick note from everyone how they felt that first combat went. Pixel Pirate, what do you think? What you got for me?
Yeah. So, I mean, I think we learned that, you know, there's definitely luck on Kuro's side to some extent. The fact that he didn't die within one round of the 8 medium lasers, and that, you know, there's a limit to the ghost mech. You know, it's great.
It's great when you roll really high to initiate it, but
yeah,
after that first amazing +3, you were really having trouble getting it working.
Yeah, getting anything really good. But yeah, so I think in terms of tactics, you know, I learned a lot. Yeah.
I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
Does the CP cost for abilities, is that just the same as XP? Is there a conversion? Or
there
XP
is a conversion. It costs 5 times it's CP times 5 to an XP. So if you needed to buy a 20, or if you needed to buy a 4 CP ability, it would cost 20. And you're not authorized to take extra CPs yet because you haven't become elite pilots or veteran pilots.
Right. Okay.
I'll let you know when it's available. You'll need a lot of experience points to do it though, like a lot.
I should just pocket my free XP.
So just to know, you're gonna earn XP for doing role playing actions. It's not just gonna be during mech combat, but yes, you're gonna if you want to get additional mech abilities, you're gonna want to save up a lot.
I want to save up for an assault mech.
Yeah.
Bigger mech.
Yeah. I mean, look, getting a lot of mechs isn't that hard in this system. Maintaining them is.
But if I always just buy a new one, then I won't need to maintain.
The Solaris way. As long as my mech walks off the battlefield and I can use the prize money to buy a new one. That was how Rad survived his Solaris time. Eric, what do you got? How do you think this combat went? It was tough combat for you.
It's one of those things where, the dice.
You had just maneuvered into the perfect spot.
Pretty much. I'm glad the combat ended in the way like that's a satisfying way to end, but it's not very satisfying for Jasper because Jasper's just got to the spot. He's like, okay, now I can really like tear this thing apart. But it would have been at the cost of Kuro and stuff, and I think I see that. I think it's a really, really fun combat, and I know we talk a lot, and I just can't wait for this to go a little bit faster, which will happen as we like learn the rules and learn our mechs. And
I think you guys have the rules down quick. It's making that teamwork decisions because of the different weight classes involved. Right. Everyone has a different level of threat to each other than 4 assault mechs would.
Totally.
Yeah, and I think it's a combination of like us figuring out our team tactics and just understanding each other's.
Protecting Kuro is jumping very high on your list of priorities.
Yeah, which makes me realize that like even though I'm jumping every round, I shouldn't necessarily be afraid to be in a position to be shot at more. So,
making yourself a more desirable target reduces pressure on Kuro. Yeah, I mean that's something you're only going to discover through experience.
Yep. That's fun.
Samwise Gamgee.
Honestly, this one went about as well for me as it possibly could have.
Yeah, honestly, I was expecting to do better in that combat. I really got boned by falling over. Like,
no, you got boned hitting the legs 3 times.
Yeah, that's true.
But I feel like I put myself in that position because in the first time he shot at me while I was in the water, it didn't hit any of my legs once, and then the second time I got that payoff came back around. I don't know. Yeah, it worked out for me. I feel like the thing.
You hit the legs.
You certainly took a gamble advancing over an open field towards him over and over again.
And it worked out. But I'm definitely thinking that like the key in the future, especially when I don't get called out, is to kind of try as hard as we can to aim for mech mismatches so that like because really if we get into a situation where even like I can one time hit one of their light or medium mechs, they're gonna be fucked. So like if we can create that mismatch ever, we could really quickly get rid of one of the mechs in the lance and then really start to like on what
I don't disagree with you left. But given the code of honor in the inner sphere, you'll note that if something is too far away from your mech size class, you take a penalty to the fame you would get on killing it. And in fact, if you're like an assault mech killing light mechs, you lose fame every time you kill one. Because people are like, oh, you're just a bully.
And also the thing is, like, that goes both ways, right? Like, if we're not careful and we put you in a position where, like, it could be all of a sudden like, oh shit, now we're all of a sudden down in a 2-on-3 because we weren't careful and our Raven just got a full complement of heavy mech battery. So I'm really excited to see how like that kind of dynamic continues to emerge.
All right. Friends, I tried my best right there, and even then I still got outplayed with that Warhammer. Just he really got some very unfortunate circumstances. But we'll see what happens next time. We're talking balls. We're talking dresses. We're talking suits. We're talking women and men. We're going to have to find out what the personal relationships you have with each other's families and the other families here look like. Stick around for the next episode, 3025 Part 3.